sometimes us readers have to leave the warm, cozy comfort of our bedrooms and venture outside. We have to go to work, we have to go to school, we have to go to uni, we have to run errands. We need to go outside and do certain things. If any of you are remotely similar to me, you will always have a book with you. I don't actually remember the last time I left my house without a book, so that's the thing. I always make sure I have one with me no matter where I'm going. And while one might not think it, there are dangers to taking a book and reading in public. Reading in public is not an easy feat. It's not simple. You can't just do it. There are lots of things that come into play when you want to read a book outside. For example, traffic. Don't do this, kids. There has been a fair few times where I have been reading a book, either an audiobook so I haven't been able to hear, or an actual book, and have almost stepped out into the road when I shouldn't have stepped out into the road. Traffic is dangerous, kids. Don't do that. Pay attention, look both ways before crossing the street. Walking and reading. This is a thing I do, it's a thing lots of people do, but it's dangerous. When you are outside, there are more things in your way when you're trying to walk and read. When you're inside, you know your house, you know what's around, you can navigate, you can walk from one room to another room while reading a book, and you know that you're going to be fine because you know how to get around. Outside, everything's fair game. Most of the time you're probably going to just fall over. I mean, seriously, I've got the worst coordination at the best of times, let alone when I'm trying to read as well. Also outside, there are other people. Not only do you know that means that there are sometimes people that you may walk into when you're too invested in a book and are not paying attention to what's around you. Also, people means interactions. For some reason, having a book makes people think that they can talk to you, which is great because there have been some really good conversations that I've had with people in public, people that I don't know, where they've said, oh, what are you reading? Or I've said, what are you reading? And we've struck up a conversation about a book, or even just bookish related things. The other day when I was walking to work, I had a Quidditch jumper on, and me and this girl walked past each other and we had the exact same Quidditch jumper on. We kind of just looked at each other like, hello. And it was great. It was a moment, we shared a moment. I don't know who that girl is, I'm never going to see her again in my life, but we shared a connection. But sometimes you just want to be left alone to read, and people don't do that. If you're sat on a bus, or if you're sat somewhere and you're reading and you're outside and there are other people, sometimes people think that it's totally cool to say, hi, I see you're reading the book, what's it about? It looks really good. Which is lovely, but sometimes you don't want to talk, like you're just reading and you don't want to interact because you're so invested in this book. If you're at a really good point and someone's trying to strike up a conversation, or they're trying to have this chat with you and it's just like, dude, please just let me read my book, please. Please, I don't want to have this conversation, I want to read. Also, opening up that conversation means that people think that if they've read the book, they can talk to you about the book, and I have been spoiled this way. I've just been sat on a bus, perfectly minding my own business, reading a book that I've never read before. When? Have you gone to the bit yet where the author kills your favourite character and he dies really violently? It's like, come on dude, like I'm reading the book. Chances are I've probably not read the book before, please. This is why it's safer to just read my books in the comfort of my own bedroom where no one else can see them and no one else can ruin them for me. You also get the judging looks. When you take a book out into public, you are telling everyone around you what book you are reading, and someone's gonna judge. As someone who reads predominantly young adult literature, I get a lot of it, and it's really annoying and judgmental about YA lit, but I get it. I get a lot of it. I've had comments about it. I've had like genuine like comments about like how bad YA lit is. Oh my god, I can't believe you're still reading YA. What are you, 15? What did I do to deserve this? I just want to read my book. This is when ebooks come in handy, because if people then ask you, you can kind of totally make something up and it's totally fine. But seriously, people can be judgy. Also, reading in public can be a little bit embarrassing. When you get to a pretty intense part of the book and you're sat on the bus and... No! Yeah, that's happened a few times. Everyone that gets my bus just thinks I'm weird. And also crying hysterically at really emotional moments and then just have everyone around you silently judge you. Why do you want to hurt me this way? Are you okay, strange crying girl on the bus? One of my favourite characters just died. Also, reading in public puts the book in danger. You can't control what's in the outdoors. You can't control what things your book comes into contact with when you are in public. Excuse me, can you not eat around my books, please? We're in a restaurant. Don't you dare. No, 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 no. Ew, I I put my book down for 5 seconds and now it's all sticky. Also, reading in public, losing stuff. Let's just take a moment to remember all the bookmarks that I've lost. It's a risk, man. Does anyone else have these problems when they venture outside and read in public? Or is it just me? I hope it's not just me. I hope you guys like this video. If you're new here, I make videos a couple of times a week, so if you would like to stick around and join us, then you can do that. And as usual, all my links will be in the description below if you would like to come hang out with me on other social medias. Thank you guys for watching. I hope we're doing really, really, really well, and I will see you next time. Goodbye! Don't read when there's traffic, and pay attention to roads, and don't cross roads while not looking properly. Okay, bye.